everyone. I was sitting here and I was drinking my cup of coffee and looking at my scrapbooking magazine and just unwinding, sitting back and just relaxing after a day at work. And then the thought hit me, oh my goodness, today is December the 2nd and I need to get my video out and share with you guys some different ideas I have for some photo opportunities for the month of December. So, one thought that I have is all this different winter sports that's going on. And I'm thinking wrestling, because I was a wrestling mom and I was a wrestling sister. So, just that, and then basketball and hockey even. Now, I've never been to a hockey game, but I know that if I were ever to go to a hockey game, I would be sure and take pictures of it. And reminds me of when we took the boys several times, a couple of different times, to go see the Kansas City Chiefs, our professional game. And we do have pictures of that time, and I can remember those memories with the help of those pictures. It was so cold. We felt like we were like sitting in the tundra, and then of course you have to park so far away. But just be sure and document even things like that, because you'll look back on that 20 some years later with a smile on your face and remembering those good times. Another thing to take some pictures of this month is like some community service projects. There seems to be a lot of different drives going on, and like canned food drives or coat drives or hat and glove drives, and also toy drives. I'm thinking of when I was doing some things with some kids. I was doing K-Kids is what I used to do. I was a K-Kids sponsor, was one of the things that I used to do. And this time of year, I would sign them up and then take them down to the mall, and we would ring bells and we would sing Christmas carols and stuff. And those kids loved it. They had so much fun doing that. Anyway, so there's another thought that I have. Let's see, what else is there? Social activities. This is also a time of year that a lot of different places where you work at are having their Christmas parties or their Christmas dinners. So be sure and take some pictures of that. I have some pictures from some Christmas dinners that we used to have. Also, don't forget those New Year's Eve parties. Still the month of December, so be sure and take pictures of those times too. Even going out with some friends and like going to the movies, taking pictures of that, just spending that time and documenting those memories. Speaking of spending time together and documenting memories, that family time when you guys are inside and you're like snuggled up together watching movies and having your popcorn, when you turn that fireplace, got tongue-tied on that, sorry about that. Think about fireplace pictures. I love to take pictures of like the first fire in the fireplace, and I love to take pictures of the decor that I have with my fireplace and everything. Oh, and speaking of decor, well, I'll get to that in a minute about like the home decor with the Christmas stuff. I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. So playing board games, going back to the family time, playing some board games, or maybe even like your family time is like cooking and making some meals together and everything. So just think about different things that you guys do together that you want to document and, share that, in 20 years on down the road. So getting to where I was thinking about like the home decor is about like all of the Christmas decorating, putting up the tree and decorating the tree. And do you have any special ornaments? And so you can document, about those special ornaments. I have these, I bet you they're probably at least from the 50s, if not before, glass colored ornaments from my grandmother. And I do remember her putting those up on her silver tree. Just really good memories. And so I want to pass that on and pass that memory on down to my children and everything, so that they can appreciate those things that we have. Also, the holiday shopping. Sometimes, I like to take pictures of like the hustle and bustle and the crowds and everything. And oh, gift wrapping. Last year, I wish that I would have taken some pictures. I got together with some friends for some gift wrapping party time together, whatever you want to call it. And we laughed and we had so much fun and getting things done and everything. And I really do wish that we would have documented that. But, hey, there's still time. We might do something like that again this year and I could take some pictures. Thinking about special dishes. I know with my boys that we had a particular plate that we always put the cookies on for Santa Claus. And so I still have that plate and I want to take a picture of it so that I can document that for my boys to have and reminisce about when they look through our albums and everything. Oh, and reindeer food. I have some pictures of the boys scattering the reindeer food out in our snowy front yard one Christmas Eve. So that's really sweet. And maybe you want to take some pictures of the kids sitting at the table or, sitting wherever they sit to write and writing letters to Santa Claus. Ooh, how about taking some pictures of like some Santa sightings? When you're out shopping, how many different Santas do we see or, something like that. Or, oh, there's Santa, let's take a picture of him, if they're sitting in the middle of the mall and just whatever. And then the last thought that I have, since it is starting to, the sun is setting or whatever, and I'm looking out my window back there and I'm seeing some of my neighbors, they've got their Christmas lights up already. I like to drive around and look at all the different lights and decorations out in people's yard and take pictures. And then I also like to drive through those Christmas light displays and take pictures of all that and everything. So there's some different thoughts. I would really love to hear what your thoughts are or any things that you make sure to take pictures of every year. So be sure and leave those comments for me down below. And in the meantime, go out, make some memories, and be sure and take those pictures. Bye-bye.